Hi, Adrian Manyathelo here. Today I just want us to discuss a really fascinating topic here. It says how to break false beliefs and transform your identity. A lot of people, when they talk about false beliefs, they don't, our beliefs in general, they don't actually understand what it is, but it's something that we deal with on a daily basis, right? I don't know, when you were growing up, there were a lot of things that parents normally they normally say to their children, do not do this, do not do that, do not do this, right? And some of those things were just to protect you. For example, they would say, do not walk backwards, right? Because they know if you walk backwards, you keep on doing that, you might fall and really, really hurt yourself, right? But they never really told you why it was, but you were just accepting it because it was a belief that you were getting, right? Uh, but false beliefs actually goes beyond that. Every time in life as you walk, there are things that surround you that make you just to believe that they are what they are, and you end up believing that it's a real thing, but you don't have actually factual proof. There's no fact in it, but you believe that thing has to be like that. Okay, so but when you grow up, especially as a child, you compile these things. Some of them they come through people talking to you. Maybe they tell you that you are nothing, you will never be anything. But also some of them just society telling you things, like especially in the day that we live in with television and everything. There will be a lot of false beliefs that are coming through. People just telling you stuff, right? And the more when you start believing in them and you take them and apply them in your life, some of them they might be they might affect you in a very negative way. Some of them will affect you positively. So as a human being, what you really need to do is just to identify the ones that will build you up, and then and take those ones and go on with them, right? But one of the most transforming things that I've found is that you always defeat and break down false belief if if you are driven, right? Or maybe if you are stuck in a corner, right? That takes me back again to my favorite story where when I was 2 years old, my mom tells me how I was losing my breath, almost dying, right? But the way I was fighting to stay alive, fighting to stay alive. That's that's exactly how sometimes you overcome false belief when you are in a really, really tight corner, right? And I also remember, right, when I defeated false belief, right? Because see, think about this, right? If I were going to ask you right now and say, if you're going to be put in a very, very cold room, right? Very cold room, and you were told to study for your exams, would you be able to pass? Right? Let's say normal cold. Let's say not extremely cold, not like uh, below freezing point, but very cold, uncomfortably cold. Would you be able to do that? Right? But I remember this particular time when I was really, really driven at high school, and I was wearing these shoes that were really torn, right? And it was very cold, and I had to study for these exams, right? But to be honest with you, because of the drive within my heart, because I wanted that thing so badly, I had to pass, right? I didn't feel the cold, right? Because sometimes when you are in a tight corner, you understand it better. You understand how to break false belief, right? Because imagine if I had that false belief that I'd never be able to study in a cold place when I was cold, right? What would have happened if I believed it? Then I wouldn't have passed, right? But because I just wanted to break it, because I wanted this thing desperately, I wanted to pass desperately. I had to do it, right? So really, really powerful stuff. But this is the topic that we are discussing today, me and my business partner. So at this point in time, I just want you to hand it over to him, and also we're going to be giving away a lot of gifts there. So make sure you click on that link below this video and just basically just continue with the lesson. Thank you so much. and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.